What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another exciting episode of Unk TV. Yes, sir, we back up in the building. Welcome to another episode of Unk TV. I am your host, Jay Wilson, and check this out, man. I got a video, and I'm thinking about it. If you understand what's going on in today's world with the independent woman, progressive woman, slash certain type of characteristics that each individual has. There's like 5 different characteristics that each individual has. One of them is you got your introverted, stick to yourself. You got your extroverted that draws energy from everybody else, and they love to be on the party scene. But you got like 3 others. I can't really break them down right now, even though I've read them before and I got a good understanding of them. But I can't break them down right now. But I got a video that I want to play for you that gives a certain type of characteristic that you might be familiar with. You might not know anything about. I'm getting messages right now. You might not know anything about, but I'm here to teach you and give you my perspective on what's going on. 9 times out of 10, I'm right, bruh. I'm telling you, I'm right on subjects like this when it comes to popular culture and current events. Now, tune in, pay attention, hit that like button, subscribe, share the video to your friends and family, because we don't want this information for ourselves. We want it to get out there to everybody because we want to inform everybody. We want everybody to be on point, not just with my way of thinking, but just on point because I spit the truth, bruh. I'm not just giving you my opinion. I spit the truth. Like my dad used to say, the things that God love. I'm spitting the things that God love, and I want you to understand, acknowledge, and know the things that God loves so that you can apply it into your life yourself. So we're going to get started on this video. Let me prepare this video for you here. Very beautiful chocolate woman right here. I don't understand the bull ring nose thing. She shouldn't have done that. If I was a man, no, I do not. I don't like that. Can you please not do that? But what am I to say? Nobody listen to what men got to say anyway, especially men of substance, especially men of integrity, especially men of character. Nobody pay attention to what the fuck what we got to say. Excuse my language. Just check this out. This video I got for you. Chocolate, beautiful woman, but her mind frame. She needs some guidance and structure. That's what us unks are here for. Let me come in her life and what's the word I'm looking for? Let me come in her life and exude example. What's the word I'm looking for? Come on, guys, put it down in the comments. What's the word I'm looking for? Let me expose her to unk theology, unkism, unctivities, and I promise you, I can make this beautiful chocolate dark-skinned woman. If I knew her name, I would say it because I always love to give credence to the content creator. I would give it to you if I could, because I would, I would like for y'all to go follow her. If y'all can find her, and if y'all know who she is, put it down in the comment section. I would love to have a conversation with her. I understand what she's going through, and I'm going to break it down for you right here in this video. Check this out, man.
So I quit my job because I can't take care of my basic needs and work 40 hours a week at the same time. It's really hard to say this out loud and put it online, but I know that I'm not the only person going through this. I've almost been fired from every job that I've ever had, and it's not because I'm not smart. I actually tend to overperform in the beginning. It's just that after some time, I inevitably burn out once I wake up one day and realize that I haven't taken a shower in like 3 weeks. It's really frustrating because I know that I'm an intelligent person and I've been able to accomplish a lot of really amazing things in my life, but I still can't manage to take care of myself. myself. And it's not just a matter of not trying hard enough or not being disciplined. If I could take care of my basic needs and work full time, I would have fucking done that by now and then some. It's a form of self-sabotage to honestly be putting so much energy into these executive functioning skills at work and not have anything left to give myself. It's like I would deadass wake up at 5 a.m., pace back and forth, start working at 7, finish work at 6, eat, sleep for dinner, and then crawl in bed at 8 o'clock. And it's like a part of me does feel insane by quitting at the verge of a recession, but it's like if I actually want to build a future for myself and get there in one piece, taking care of myself has to become my full-time job. I was not born to raise shareholder value. I'm actually meant to live a life, and I need to learn how to be a person in order to do that.
So, this beautiful Nubian chocolate queen that you see here on the screen, she quit her job, man. It says it right there in the beginning of the video, why I quit my job. Right? Now, me as a man, the only reason I'm going to quit a job is because I have another job lined up. Or I have entrepreneurship that's is gaining so much profit, is generating so much revenue to where I can leave my 9 to 5 and I can solely depend on my own skills over here in my entrepreneurship ventures to be able to provide for the life that I have right now and the lifestyle that I have right now, and everybody's happy, and I project that I'm delving into is gonna provide the lifestyle that I need for me and my family, and we can live off of that and be happy and be comfortable. We can still make money. We can still invest money. We can still save money. We can still enjoy life and spend with disposable income, which I hate using that term. Excuse me. No income is disposable. I don't have any income that I can throw in the trash. Even when I have income that I can dispose of, I choose not to dispose of it. Because if you know anything about successful people that's financially successful, financially stable, financially secure, those were the words I was looking for. Financial stability and financial security. Anybody that I know that has financial stability and financial security, they don't live on the edge. They don't wear very expensive clothes. They don't drive very expensive cars. Donald Trump had tariffs put in place. If you buy a foreign car, not only is the maintenance high, which we all know, but to buy it is high. Just to own it is high. Everything is high. So why would I want a Benz, a BMW, anything German made, German engineering, even though they do a decent job with BMWs. Mercedes-Benz, But anything American made, you can get a discount on with the tariffs that's in place that Donald Trump put in place. So why not buy American made? Why not? I live here in Texas. I drive American made. It's right outside my window. I would show it to you, but I don't know y'all like that because y'all don't comment enough. Y'all don't subscribe enough. Y'all don't like enough. But here in this video if I should say so myself, man, we have this beautiful chocolate, dark skin, tall, slim, Nubian queen. Very educated, very intellectual. Just all around, man, she's a vibe. I could tell just by looking at her. This is wife material. Guys in the comments, I already got my chocolate Nubian queen. She'll be here in a minute. She'll be off work. I don't know if you're going to get to see her. I highly doubt it, because I don't need you sharks in the inbox trying to, that's the new term nowadays, shark, hunt down what I got. I don't mind showing her though, because I'm not one bit intimidated by you Negroes, But we have this beautiful chocolate dark Nubian queen in front of us, man. And she says why she quit her job right here in the beginning of the video. But as the video plays on, she explains that she's been fired from every job that she's had. Now, me, myself, I've never been fired from a job. Not once. If anything, they offered me advancements. And because of my work ethic, and I didn't accept the advancements. Because if you're going to advance me to a managerial position, I need managerial pay. And that managerial pay is not going to be towards your standards, because it's coming out of your pockets, and you're always going to present a percentage 4-5 times less than what it's worth. So I got to convince or talk you 4 or 5 times up past what it is just to be able to get what I deserve. Do you follow me? If you don't follow me, let me know in the comments and I'll explain it to you like a 5th grader, because that's how I learn. I have to be explained to like a 5th grader. But at the end of the day, you have this black Nubian queen. And as I said before, there's 5 different categories of characteristics that an individual might have. I think I named 3 of them and there was 2 left, or I named 2 of them and there was 3 left that I forgot. I can't remember all of this stuff that I learned. I learned this stuff so many years ago that I cannot remember what it is that I learned at that time. I have to refresh my memory. Y'all forgive me for that. But at the end of the day, her characteristic, when I heard her speaking, it rung a bell in my mind. And it told and it spoke to me, right? She has a characteristic to which, this is not the scientific name, this is not what I studied, but this is just my words from what I see. She has a characteristic to where it's a dive-in characteristic. Let me give you an example. If you was to marry this chocolate Nubian queen, beautiful lady right here, very well spoken, very well educated. If you was to marry her and make her a wife, her mind is programmed, I'm a wife. She's going to zero in on being a wife, and that's it. She doesn't have time, space, or capacity for any other obstacles. Her only concern is being a wife. You, as a man, a unk like me, your duty is to provide the space to where she could be totally a wife. Because if you leave any openings for her to be a career woman, a mother, If you slacken enough to where she becomes distracted by anything else outside of being a wife, that's your fault. That's your fault as a man. Now, let's say you marry this beautiful, chocolate, Nubian, intelligent queen of a woman. I wish I knew her name. I would call it out and I would tell y'all to go follow her, subscribe to her channel, and support this woman because we need more women like this. If you was to marry her and she was your wife, right? And you have children, she might slack a little bit on being a wife because she once she zeroes in and focuses on a thing in her life, whatever it is, she's 1000% focused on that. So if you were to have kids, you know that your kids will be well taken care of. She might slack in the wife department a little bit. Because wife and kids are like in the same category. So if she was to go towards the kids, it would veer off to like wifey duties too at the same time. So let her focus on your kids. You can slack on my wifey duties as long as you totally focus on the kids. I'm willing to accept that. You're going to have hot meals when you come in because when you get off work, those kids are getting out of school. If your schedule is set up like that. And you can get you a hot meal. Let's say you work the night shift and she cooked for those kids. There's going to be leftovers and stuff. So when you come in, all you got to do is send a text because she's 100% focused on those kids. As long as they ate, they good. You as a man providing the bills and everything, she has time to focus on herself so she can take those showers and stuff. I'm getting a little ahead of the conversation because I haven't even got to the part yet where she said she gives all of her time, all of her attention to her career to where she don't even shower, bruh. That's what you call extreme focus on what it is that it's going to benefit you the most in the end. So if this was your wife and you provided everything for her, her main focus would be you because you're the main caretaker. You're the main provider. You're the main protector. Men bring guidance. Real men bring structure. Real men bring discipline. Real men bring order. When you bring all of those together, that's when you can be considered an unk like me. I know y'all want to be like me. I'm so cold. I'm so cold that y'all really question what I do. That's what black people do. They question success. When you see me successful and you got questions, you want to doubt, you want to question, bring it on. Bring it to me. Put it down there in the comment section. I promise you, I eat you alive, bro. Because I have a certain level of discipline. A lot of y'all don't even know what that word means. Discipline. Go Google that word. Go research that word. Look at the definition. Dive into that definition. Apply it to your life. I'm so disciplined, man. I know that Bible. I can speak that Bible to you. I know what would Jesus do. Everybody wear them bands and them bracelets. What would Jesus do? I already know. I don't have to wear that. I wear certain stones and beads to push away negative energy. I wear certain stones and beads to draw in positive energy. I wear certain stones and beads to push away negative thoughts. I wear certain stones and beads to draw in certain positive thoughts. So I'm going to tell you, I'm ready for your thoughts. I'm ready for your comments. I'm ready for anything negative that you got to say. And if you say that there aren't any good women out here single, that woman is single. She's chocolate, she's tall, she's beautiful, she's slim, and she cannot find a man to guide her. How do I know that she's single and she cannot find that man? Just off of this video alone. She has the characteristic to dive into whatever's important to her. She's going to dive in. Not 100%, 1,000%. She's going to dive in. All she needs is a good man. That's it. If you're a good man, I will find this woman. I will find her at. I will search her handle. And I will take her on a date. And my pockets will be unlimited. They will be wide open for her. I know a woman when I see one that's wifey material and she needs help. Y'all hit me down in the comment section. Let me know what you think about this right here. I'm getting a call right now. I got to answer this. Hey, hit the like button, subscribe, share the video, share it to your friends, share it to your family, because we don't want to be the only ones that get this good information. We want everybody to have it. That's what we're about over here at On TV, spreading the love, giving the information, giving the knowledge, giving the game, spitting facts, keeping the truth in front of our face. Because what my daddy used to say back in the day, the truth will set you free. This is what God loves. Until next time, peace, man. We gonna holler at you on TV. We out.